going to be doing a melt and pour glycerin soap today, and this is going to be oatmeal milk and honey soap. I'm going to be doing a combination of 3 different fragrances. I have Golden Oats and Oatmeal Milk and Honey from Brambleberry, and then Oatmeal and Honey from Crafter's Choice. This one, the Oatmeal and Honey, doesn't have the milk, so it doesn't have kind of that little bit of almond to it. Now the Golden Oats, the safe usage rate on that is really low, so it's too low to really use as a lot in cold process, but it is fine for the glycerin soap. Another reason why I'm using these 3 is because they have different levels of discoloration. Now this won't matter as much in glycerin soap, it will in cold process, but the Golden Oats is supposed to be a tan, Oatmeal Milk and Honey is a brown, and then the Oatmeal and Honey is going to be a dark brown. The colors I'm going to use, the only thing I'm using is a little bit of liquid yellow, which is iron oxide, and some glycerin. This doesn't work really well for a cold process, so I only use it in the glycerin soaps. I have some ground oats that I'm going to be using in it, and I have some honey from our apiary. Now the thing with honey in melt and pour is you don't want to use very much, like a teeny bit. So I'm only going to be using like a dollop. That's it, because the more you add to it, you lessen the bubbling and everything else. It starts to kind of break down the structure of the soap. So it's going to be just a teeny tiny bit, but I wanted to add a little bit of that honey in there. I mean, you don't ever want to like just drizzle it on because it'll ruin your soap. I'm going to be doing these round individual molds, and then with this, I'm going to pour a clear, and then I'm going to pour it onto the bubble wrap, which is going to give me kind of a honeycomb look, and I'm going to cut those out with this little honeycomb shape, and then each one of those will go in the center of the soap. So I'll do the base layer with the darker colors, and then I will do the embeds, and then I will do a little bit of the Golden Oats on top because that discolors a tan. They will eventually discolor because of vanilla content, but it takes a lot longer for melt and pour soaps to discolor than cold process does. Cold process, you see it in a matter of hours. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This, I know I said today, but this will take a couple days because anytime you're designing and you've got layers and things, it takes a while. So I'll do this today and come back tomorrow and melt down and pour the others.